Hello guys. Um, I want to make video once a while. I come back to Dreadnought and I check what is new in Dreadnought. Maybe I will play again and have some fun, or maybe just play in test server. And there were some changes. So I decided that I will give a shot to Dreadnought and I will play from scratch. So I made new ship, and if I would have a friend which is new to Dreadnought and he would ask me what to do now, I would tell him, okay, dude, go to Finch, kill these bots, you will get loot collected and make your ship stronger. And I'm an experienced player, so here are my time after, how I expect my ship to look. First, I would move remote turret to left side, embigner it by 1, make ammunition factory so I can reload easily, make some sniper ammo because it makes farm faster, and I would collect some metal explosive. And what to do now? Go farm more, because you need more resources. And some minutes later I would build some machine factory, so I built extra hatch for faster collection, some engines, because I want to, I want to move faster. And it makes sense, this is something you can figure out on your own. And then, at this point, I would tell to myself, okay, I need more remote turrets to become stronger. So I would look for diamonds. And then I would destroy them with slag ammo to get some remote turrets. It's easy in this version, so yeah. Okay, I would do this, and not long time ago I would have decent ship, some resources, unlimited ammunition because I have enough metal explosive, I have some remote turrets, and this is the stage where I still can go farm more blocks. Sorry, this is this part, okay. Farm more blocks, kill bots, because I can make my ship bigger and use more turrets, use more metal, explosive, etc. So after 45 minutes, 60 minutes, I would have, ship which looks like shit, but it has resources. So I would now, at this point, I would go, to Freeport, dock somewhere, and I would try to make ship which looks better. So maybe something like this. And this is not video about layout. So this would be pretty good ship at this level, 60 minutes, 2 hours, maybe 2 hours. So I would have a lot of remote turrets, some engines, maybe ejector, a lot of metal, explosive, remote turrets. And this is the stage where, when you ask me what to do now, it's problematic, because what you can do now? In Finch, you don't need any more metal or explosive or even remote turrets, because this is the stage where if I embigner my ship, it will not get stronger. It will get stuck more often. It will get hit more often. It will have some gun power, but I need to reload, manually. So it's hard to tell what to do now, because now you need to really get stronger. You need crew, which is problematic. This is not something you can grind. You cannot go to Finch and find crew, someone who will run and repair your ship or reload your turret. So this is the problem number 1. Number 2 is to improve your ship, you can get some loaders, pushers, flux, in general flux, or maybe equipment. And here comes the problem, because when I would tell new player that go to Finch, farm bots, kill more bots, then kill diamonds, and he would go decide, okay, now I cannot get stronger by going to Finch, and he would go to Sparrow and he would have this experience that you need to kill bots. But here comes the problem, because if he kills these red bots, he will not get anything new. Okay, but he finds new blue bot, so he can have hope that he will find something interesting, something useful, but he will not find. New player will not find anything interesting in blue bot, because blue bot will drop ammunition or fuel, or maybe some turrets. But the problem is that a player already have enough metal and explosive to make ammo on his own. So he doesn't need this ammo from blue bot. And red bot doesn't drop anything interesting. Maybe diamonds in Sparrow are better, but no, that's not true. They still drop remote turrets, which we have enough, and auto turrets and burst turrets, which are not useful at all. And this is counterintuitive, because new player would go to Sparrow, farm for half hour, 1 hour, and he would get nothing interesting. He would get same items as in Finch. Problem is that better items drop only from green bot. And this is not something intuitive, because green bot is not something you can meet on your, it's not something what will spawn like similarly to red bot or blue bot, because green bot spawn every 15 minutes. And this is the problem, because when you kill green bot, you can get this handheld pusher, which is very valuable. But if you are unlucky, you will get 2 balls, or you will not meet this green bot. And I think this is very big problem, and this is so annoying, because new players will probably not even get to this stage. But even if they get to this stage, they make best ship without flux, without auto reloading, etc. They will not know how to get flux. And okay, second, I was excited because I saw that there is, let me load ship in test server. So I was excited because after hour I had something like this, and I was thinking, okay, maybe I should try to get something better, some new equipment. So I checked, I made this equipment fabricatory, great. So I checked, I haven't even read, description or titles of items, I don't care. But I checked what I require. And I see here, for example, 52 flux. And I know flux is hard to get, so I expect that this is very expensive, very good item. So I don't bother, and I go to all the way here. Here is something cheap. It only requires metal and hyper rubber. But how do I get hyper rubber? And I'm experienced player, but I haven't played for a long time, and I haven't seen hyper rubber before. So what I did, I did go to test server. I built something similar to this ship, less, simpler version, and I started killing bot because I wanted to check how can I get this hyper rubber, because this is something I would expect is gonna drop from blue bots, because that's something I expected. So Sparrow is more attractive, but I kept killing bots and nothing happened. I felt like this new player who will go to Sparrow, kill red bot, green bot, and he will not understand why he doesn't get anything, useful, anything extra. So maybe from diamonds, no? Not here. Maybe this one will drop some rubber, no, remote turret. So drop is similar to Finch. Why should I go to Sparrow? I cannot find this freaking rubber something, I don't know, hyper rubber or how it's called. So I really was killing bots in test server, looking for rubber, and okay, I don't know where is this rubber coming from. So I went to Wiki, I asked Google what is hyper rubber in Dreadnought. And it's gained from destroying black rubber boulders at pits. And this is so wrong, because this boulder is only in pits, and they are pretty rare, and will drop 2 stacks of hyper rubber. So I'm on test server, and I haven't seen this, hyper rubber yet. Okay, I didn't see comments before, but okay, hello. Okay, so this rubber is hard to obtain, and I tried to record this video once before, but I had no this screenshot, so it was hard to bring my point. And what I read during this previous video was that it will drop 2 stacks of hyper rubber. I hope that this is wrong, because stack in Dreadnought means that it's 16 items, right? 16 items is 1 stack. So if this item drops, this boulder drops 16 hyper rubber, so I get 52 hyper rubber. And this is so dumb, because let's check this equipment factory. Here I need 4 hyper rubber for 8. So this is 1 stack to get these 3 items. 8, 4, 4. So this is 2nd stack. And if I have 2 stacks of hyper rubber, after killing this 1 boulder, I can make these 6 items, assuming that I have flux. But if I don't kill this rubber, I have 0, and I cannot get 1 rubber. And this is so dumb. This is what I hate in Dreadnought, because after 1 hour, I have this ship, and I cannot progress, in same way, because before I was going, I had this shitty ship, I killed some bots, but I got resources. Slowly, but I got more and more. Killed more bots, and I had more resources, and I could change them to some useful items. Then I could, go farm blocks, which is not hard, they are quite common currently, and I would get slowly stronger. And kill more, and after a while I would have bigger ship, stronger ship, and there was a progress. But when it comes to trying progress from this stage, this is so, I don't know how to call it, because I will talk about strategy soon, how to progress, and this is something annoying. So I want to address one more thing. So here I got this Silesia, how it's called, let me check, this item, silica crystals, and they are useful for ice glass block and pushers, handheld pusher and normal pusher. So I get, after 1 hour, I had something like 80 silica crystals, and I had no use for them. I had more these crystals than I will probably use for next 100 hours of game, because I could use for pushers, maybe this ice glass block, but I don't know. So in general, I had more than enough metal, explosive, silica crystals, and I had more than enough something else, or maybe not. 1 second, what are the resources? Remote turrets. So I had more than enough of these items, and I had non-flux. And the problem is that it's so hard to get this flux and rubber that it's so annoying. So let's talk about how to get flux. Yeah, that's the moment. How to get flux. How to get flux. And most intuitive way would be to take this ship and go to Sparrow, and you just keep killing bots and you eventually get flux, or you kill diamonds and eventually you get some flux. But this is not how it works. You have to find green bot, which is rare. So how often green bot spawns every 15 minutes. So this is one way. Find this green bot which spawns every 15 minutes. It's not gonna spawn more often or less often. This is ridiculous. So we need to go kill this green bot. And second way is go mission. And mission is every 45 minutes. So with this ship, I cannot do any mission. I'm not gonna, get flux from Canary during mission because this ship doesn't work. I would have to make a smaller ship and then try to, get flux from Canary or go pits with different layout again. So this is not the way I can get flux. So this is so annoying because these two, these are event type. These are events, every 15 minutes you spawn green bot and every 45 minutes there is a mission. And how to get rubber. So go mission, go pits, right? But you cannot go pits right now. It has to be every 45 minutes there is 50% chance that there will be pits. And then this rubber is boulder is rare. This is so ridiculous. I don't want to wait over 1 hour on average just to go pits, and maybe there will be rubber or not. Maybe someone already killed it or not. Because the correct strategy is to wait for mission, because from what I remember when I played. So you wait for mission, which is every 45 minutes, and then, 1 second, I will check to show you. So I go to Sparrow first, check if there are portals. So mission was 15 minutes or earlier. Oh, I see on the chat that it's gonna be in 2 minutes. Great. So it means that I have to wait up to 50 minutes to see when mission starts. And now I see that Canary will be in 2 minutes. So how to get flux? You have to write down when mission starts. So if it's gonna start, for example, 11:55, then you try to log in every 45 minutes. So it started, 11. This is when it started set, or however you pronounce it. I will go to Canary just to check. There are 60 players online, so there should be some flux. So you go here, you try to be first, get some flux. If you are unlucky, then sorry, this is competitive, you get nothing. And someone who is good at getting flux will get even more flux, and they probably have more flux than they need, and you get nothing, So yeah, great. Okay, but you can also try to find green bot, which was here probably. Yeah, here is green bot. You can try to kill him and hope that it has handheld pusher. If he doesn't have handheld pusher, then sorry, you are out of luck. I'm out of luck. I got 2 balls, which are probably worthless. I'm not sure if there was some change. But okay. So the strategy is you learn when is mission. So if mission is this time, then green bot usually starts, let's assume that it's gonna be this time, full time. So green bot usually spawns 2 minutes earlier, 2 minutes before mission. So when mission is announced. So I would try to log in, try to log in something like 52, but there are some issues with timer, if I remember correctly. And now I would go patrol. So for 2 minutes maybe. you run in circles and look for green bot. So I would, fly, hold the sparrow, spend 2 minutes looking for green bot, logging at this time. And if I don't find, in 2 minutes, if I don't find green bot, then it's probably dead. Or maybe something, my timer is off. So I would log out after 2 minutes. So okay, there is no green bot, yeah, great. Nothing new. So no green bot. So at this time I'm gonna log out. If there is no mission, log out, right? If no mission. But this time it would be mission, then relog for Canary or Pete's ship. If you have ship like this, if not, then you are unlucky. And log in 15 minutes later. So this time, so plus 9 minutes, plus like 6 minutes, so something like, plus 6. I'm bad at math, oh my god. 8 minutes plus 7, so something like 0.7, am I correct? And then 22, 57, 52, yeah, something like this. So log in at this time, patrol for 2 minutes, log out. And this is ridiculous. This is how you get flux. Not by staying online, staying in Sparrow for 2 minutes. And this is bad design. I don't understand why it still works like this. Because you can spend 8 minutes per hour and get more return than someone who is gonna try to kill all these bots, because these bots cannot drop flux. They cannot drop pushers, loaders, anything useful. You can get some remote turrets, but you don't have to be here to get remote turrets. You don't have to be here to get metal or explosive. So what's the point of Sparrow? This is ridiculous, really. And think about again, how to get rubber? You simply log every 45 minutes and check check mission. So if this was this time, so I would log this at this time to check if pits are announced. If I have Pete's ship, I will go there, try to destroy this boulder and get rubber. And this is bad design, really. It makes me so mad, because this game is good, but this design, this loot design, how it should work. I think one red bot or blue bot should drop 1 flux. That's so simple. They don't have to do it all, too often, but it would allow knobs to advance, because this ship will not get flux from mission. So only hope is to understand how to get a drop from green bot, and this ship probably would be good enough for green bot, but you can make smaller, cheaper, easier ship to just log in for 2 minutes in Sparrow and not risk anything, almost anything. You log in, go kill green bot, you cannot find for 2 minutes, you log out. And this is so silly, because people have no reason to play, to stay in Sparrow, to play, to try to kill bots, because it's risky and it doesn't give you any benefit. And what next? I have one more huge issue with this. How does this drop work? I already told, if this wiki is right, then I get 32 hyper rubber from 1 boulder, but it's so hard to find this boulder. It takes so much time to find. It's not hard. I'm not sure if it's hard to kill or not, because I even haven't. I had no, option to check it, because even on this test server I didn't find it. So this is so ridiculous. And okay, assuming that you get that much, you need only to kill like 2 rubber boulders, and you have probably more than you need this hyper rubber. And this is ridiculous. Similarly with flux. Flux, you need more flux than this rubber, if at all. But let's think about flux. If I get something like 16 flux, this is 8 loaders. If I get 15 flux, handheld pusher to recycle, gives me something like 15 flux after recycling. So this is 6 loaders, okay? And so let's think about what I can do with that much. And let's check these factories. These factories require, this is unnecessary, but I can make 2 ammunition factory with 3 loaders. So I could do something like this with 3 loaders, and I could add extra 2 factories with, for example, producing repairs. So this 2 would produce ammo, and 2 more would produce repairs. And think about this, it's gonna allow me to not manage factories at all. They would be automated. And this is one handheld pusher. This is so huge improvement, and this is bad, because I want to slowly progress, not have huge leaps. I don't want to jump from shitty ship. It feels like I would jump from this ship to this ship. Not even. It's this huge difference. Like when you have this ship, you killed 1 green bot, get lucky spawn, and you jump to this ship, to better ship, way better ship. It should be slow progress. So you get 1 loader every time you kill something. Oops. So yeah, I think this is bad design. And also think about, so I have 6 loaders, factories are automated. I get, for example, 8 loaders. Next, I go to mission, I get 1 stack of flux. I have 8 loaders. What I can build with this? I can automate, fuel, refilling fuel. And this is, this single stack is so huge, and it's jump. I don't like this. I don't want to have jump. I want slow progress. I want to grind, get 1 flux, 1 flux, 1 flux. I want stay in Sparrow, kill bots or maybe tiles, and get 1 flux, 1 flux, 1 flux. The longer I play, the longer I stay in Sparrow, I want to get more flux. But currently, log in, log out, log in, log out, log in, log out. This is bad. Okay, I wanted to talk about, okay, so my ship, this ship can be improved by adding loaders. But getting loaders is hard, getting flux is hard. Another way to improve this ship is to add crew. And this is silly, because crew would help reload, but it's hard to get slaves, because pretty much they are slaves. They run in circles to reload, or they sit in a cage and heal. This is terrible design, in my opinion, and I think it's not something which I think that Cog understands this, because 1 second, this is remove the current shield booster items. Having regeneration bounded by the number of people you can get to join and press a button is broken and unfun. I agree with that, and I don't understand why this is not in priority, because very quickly people cannot go out to Sparrow. They cannot fight against other ships without having healer, and 1 healer is Again, it's huge difference. One healer is bigger difference than, from 0 to 1 is bigger difference than from 1 to 2 healers, or from 5 to 6 healers. So this is annoying, because this is what I expected to, to have fixed by now. Because this is biggest problem. People cannot fight if they don't have healers. So they don't go to Sparrow, so they cannot get flux, they cannot play, and yeah, this is ridiculous. Okay, I don't remember if I talk about this silica crystal, which is used for ice glass block and pushers. This is resources which was added for, I feel, for nothing. Why do you need these silica crystals? Because after 1 hour, I had more than enough silica crystal, and I had any flux, any rubber. There is no way for me to green this rubber or flux. But I already have more than enough other resources. This is bad resources management. Player versus player. I don't understand again if you have. This is so weird. Some of these balance changes are so weird, because you don't need enforcer, equalizer, or something like this. You need healer. If people have healers, then at some point it's not efficient to try to kill some knob who has, this healer and no items on any valuable items. Because currently you can destroy people so easily that you can destroy anyone, and it's even if you don't gain anything, you have fun, okay? Because ammo is pretty much free. In the past, there were updates where it was very hard to get ammo, and there were fights which ended by both ships not having ammo anymore. It was because healing was very strong and ammo was weaker, and also there was way harder to get explosive. Now it's very easy to get explosive. As I said, after 1 hour I probably have more than enough, explosive, metal, everything. So it's easy to get these resources. So it's easy for me to try to kill some knob, because I don't care. I'm gonna produce more ammo either way. And I cannot collect, I have more explosive than I can collect. So I don't collect it anymore. So really, when it comes to player versus player, I think that pusher is too strong, and we need really fast, really important is shield generators or something like this, but also not by adding some, new resources or something. No, you just add metal and you balance this, at the start you don't have to complicate this. Okay, what else? And I really don't understand some of these changes. Yeah, these crit ships will eventually teleport and drop some percentage of items. The problem of player versus player is that people don't go to Sparrow because there is no reason to go to Sparrow, and they are too afraid to lose everything, and etc. Dark situation. Yeah, rewarding victories. Yeah, great. So yeah, make flux more common, because it's already common. If you know how to farm, if you know that you have to use this strategy, then you will get a lot of flux, because every green bot drops 2 items, and I think, I don't remember exact math, but I think it was something like 5 times 13, so it was something like 5-6 flux. something around 5 flux per kill. So if you farm bots, after 1 day of farming like this, you can have a lot of flux, 100, 200 flux, and you don't have to go to mission. And there are multiple servers now, so you probably could have like 300, 400 flux per day. So if you know how to farm, it's gonna be easy. But the problem is that noobs will get to this point at most, and they will quit. And even if they add flux, let's imagine that this ship has automated reloading. It's still gonna be shit. It's not gonna work in Sparrow. Why? Because it has no healers. And healers. Okay, I will show problem with healers. Healers are boring. I joined some random ships in the past. So let's join some random ship. This is obviously this ice blocks, etc. equipment it's probably mostly used on some storage ships. I haven't played much, but I don't understand why people would take some expensive items to Sparrow. Oh, let's check this guy. This is storage or normal ship? Because I'm confused. This is some novice ship, so it can be, you know, used for general use. And you can see silica crystals, not used at all. Some auto turrets, not used at all. Not storage. Okay, this one. Let's check. Yeah. Some novice ship which has a lot of remote turrets and have no non-flux. Because how can he get flux? He cannot get flux. So he cannot advance. Yeah, great. Another ship which has full remote turrets but have no flux at all. And this is the problem which exists. And if you join some probably, yeah, again, shit ton of items, but none, wow, they have some balls, great. I'm surprised that there are no some fighters using slaves. Here, 5,000 flux, because it's not hard to get flux, but when you try to get the first stack of flux, this is the problematic part. Yeah, great ship. Let's check USA. Maybe there will be some. And even if I try to join somewhere, there is no real ships to join. Oh, here I'm in cage. Great, this is automated ship, some damaged ship as well. So what I can do is click, left click, click. Yeah, very interesting. And the problem with healers is that if I would tell my friend, listen, here is the game, you're gonna help me play, you know, win against my opponent. Come join and what? Sit in this cage, left click one item, left click one item, left click one item. This is what healers do. And the problem with healers is that it's so dumb. It's really dumb action to do. You can see it's very slow. It's boring. And also it's very simple, so it's simple to make cheats. In the past, cheats were made because this is simple. I can make macro with one line in many languages because there is language click. And if you make correct design, one clicking one place will do it, will work, you know. You can see, you can hear now, I'm clicking, that's it. I'm not doing anything else, I'm clicking. So I can click, 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 and how hard is to make macro where you are clicking? It's very simple, so it's very simple to make cheats. And these cheats can be made in many languages, but also it's very simple. If you have extra PC, then you can turn it on and have this this bot clicking one place, and this is gonna work. Yeah, so I have the issues with Dreadnought. Sorry for making this so long, but I'm really I really would like to, I would love to play this game, but it's not gonna work. This is annoying because if there would be auto healers, I would play this game. But there is no auto healers, there is no player versus player because of that. And yeah, people are probably dodging fights. And only noobs go to Sparrow to die, and smarter players wait until they have advantage. Yeah, here is some guy, probably he is allied with everyone, and they don't fight each other, so they are hunting for noobs. Oh, there is Pritz. Oh, hello noob. So there is guy dying. Yeah, great. And the worst part is that he is dying so quickly. And in the past, I added post on Reddit that you should simply add more health to buildings, add more health to ships, add fucking regen, because he would not die so quickly, and they would not waste ammo if ammo would be more expensive. But now they're gonna destroy him in 5 seconds, you know, few shots and he is dead. And he had no flux because he doesn't understand how to get flux probably. So yeah, fun. And the worst part is that when I would try to fight them, they would probably, if I would have, you know, decent ship, I don't have decent ship right now, but if I would try to fight him, he would run away. If they don't have advantage, they will run away. So only people who I can kill are noobs, because other people will run away. Green bot. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's it. I hope one day we will get auto repairs. And if you are against auto repairs, then I don't understand. You don't like to fight? Or what? Okay, see ya guys.